All right, it is Tuesday, and it is our daily Bible study here, our daily encouragement for First Peter chapter 4, beginning with verse 19. Therefore, therefore, after all of these things about the judgment of God and how all of us fall under the judgment of God, we are reminded that we are sinners and that judgment begins in the house of God. And then Peter speculates, what does this have to do with those outside the judgment of God? Therefore, let those suffering in accordance with God's will entrust themselves to a faithful Creator while continuing to do good. And that's what we're called to do. It goes along with the words that shock us when we read the Small Catechism by Luther. We are to fear and love God. A lot of times we don't understand that fear part and that love belong together when we're talking about the Creator of all the universe. He is all powerful. He is almighty. He is the one that has justice in his hands. I point out to students and I said, well, I respect the police. Many times, if I am in a car and I start seeing the Christmas lights behind me, I start wondering, what have I done? I start looking and I get very nervous. Now, I don't typically have a fear, but I do have a fear when I'm pulled over. I wonder, what have I done? But I'm thankful when, after I check out and stuff, that I'm usually exonerated. In fact, all the time. I haven't had a chance. Well, I've had one ticket in my lifetime, but most of the time I'm exonerated when that fear leaves me and they've checked out and I either get a warning of something like a light out or something like that. But I get more than that from God. I get full exoneration. I get a new righteousness. I get a free exchange. And it is something that I just have to receive, trust in, have faith in. And so, therefore, as Peter says, let those who are suffering in accordance with God's will, meaning God's wrath or running away from God, let them learn how to entrust themselves to a faithful Creator, one who is not going to send us to hell, but one that will receive us in mercy, who will exchange our righteousness. And while we are still living on this earth, struggling with sin, let us continue to do good. And I think that that's something to just kind of ponder in our passage today. While we cannot save ourselves, we should strive to work towards our salvation. I heard this paradox. It doesn't always work, but I thought it was interesting. Work as if it is all up to you, and rest as if it is all up to God. And that is kind of the situation that we're called to as Christians. Salvation is a gift, and we should be thankful for it, just as if we had received something that we do not deserve and cannot even pay back to the gift giver. But that should make us work harder to do what is good in the world and to strive from doing the things that are wrong in this world. God bless you today. We trust that these continue to be words of encouragement. Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time.